Hello everybody, it's Tyler. Currently it is January the 27th, 2025, and I want to record a video about something that's been very important to me on my mind lately. And that is to achieve what you want to do in your life. And I think I've been making videos a lot about this topic lately, and I just wanted to talk about something I've just realized right now. It's 11:42 a.m. I'm going to be working out soon, which is why I have tank top underneath me, as you can see. But yeah, I mainly wanted to talk about how to achieve our biggest goals and desires, because I made a lot of videos right now, like coming out on quitting YouTube, which is about quitting the distractions, setting concrete goals, how perfection can be an illness. But with this, I realized that for myself just right now, that how do I even word this properly? There's a lot I want to achieve and a lot of ideas that I want to do, but a lot of it should just be you trying to go after what you enjoy. Like for me, weightlifting is something I enjoy, so why should it go into competitions? So, or if I want to make more money, I should make a business for Photoshop, because as you guys see, I'm pretty good at Photoshop. But I should also set concrete goals for my own Photoshop skill, for when I get to that point in Photoshop, I can then share my knowledge with other people. But here's the thing, right? I said, okay, if it's this easy, I might as well just start looking up like weightlifting competitions. And I start seeing like this manly alpha male shit. And I just start getting like anxious, because I start thinking of people at the gym who were bigger than me. And then all these other thoughts came into my head. And I realized in that moment that that was analysis paralysis, number one. Number two, it is so simple to achieve what we want to do, but yet so hard, because things are so difficult to get out of our own comfort zones and achieve what we want to do. Like again, with cooking, right? I have a friend that has a private catering business, right? But to drop everything to work at his private catering business is going to be a big step. And I don't know if it's something I'm willing to take. You see what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that are kind of scary for us to think about taking. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm going to get my music resetting. But that's my main gist here. And it made me realize that everything, like I came up, it basically all makes sense. To achieve what we want to do, we have to do hard things. And the way I thought about it before was, there's going to be times where we do the same thing over and over again so much that we want to change. Like today, I want to change. I changed my outlook on social media, so I'm not going on it as much anymore. You know, now I'm playing video games. Now I'm playing Marvel Rivals. Now I'm watching or reading manga, watching anime, watching movies, doing things I actually enjoy nowadays. And I'm living more my life instead of living it through YouTube. But I'm realizing that there's other things that I want to do, and I'm just scared as hell to do it. And I thought, you know, as long as I keep doing it and waiting, at some point I'm going to achieve it. But I'm thinking now that as long as you keep going, I don't think that's enough. I don't know if that's enough. A part of me thinks that's still true. I still think that's partially true, that as long as you keep going, you'll develop the strength to get where you want to go in the end. But you have to be willing to change. And I guess in those moments you can change. But I also think, you know what? On top of that thought process of reaching a point to which you have to change or stay where you are, those crossroads, I think there's another way to do it, which is to just kind of do it. I'm realizing it right now, right? Like my girlfriend and I, we're trying to run a marathon in October, so I'm just practicing to run a marathon. I'm not thinking more of it than I should. I'm just going to be practicing to run a marathon. And what else was I going to say? Oh my gosh. Just kind of do it, I guess. Like, oh, I know. Okay, so I was watching a video by Better Ideas of how to make the hard things easier, right? Supposedly, and he's talking about crunching up habits and just doing it and whatnot. But a comment in the video stood out so much to me, and he said that his dad, the commenter's dad, once told him, I forget what he told him, but he told him something along the lines of, you know, you should keep doing things or else they're going to get harder. The analogy that really stuck with me though was, so keep walking, because walking becomes hard. And that made me realize something, you know, in that moment. Like, if you don't do, like, oh, everything is hard until it's easy. That's what the commenter's dad once said. He said, everything is hard until it's easy. You know what I mean? So it's hard like in the beginning, but easy in the end. And everyone knows that. Like my girlfriend knew that when she was going on to roller coasters, but she was still scared of shit. Sorry, I had to call you out. She's gonna watch that video. She's gonna watch this video and be like, "How dare you call me out?" But I realized in that moment too, right? Like, you just gotta do something that's scary, and it'll probably work out for you. It's taking a chance, taking a risk. But he said that keep walking, because walking can become hard. You know what I mean? And it made me realize that it's only hard when you first start doing something again. Like, what is it? During the Christmas break, I took like a break from working out, not of my own fruition. It just happened to be that way. But afterwards, it's still kind of hard for me to get back to where I was lifting before. But to be honest, it took like a month to get back into the gym. You know what I mean? It took so much out of me to get back into the gym. And even now, social media, it took, what? Like, ever since I stopped getting on YouTube and watching videos, it's been like years. Like, 2020 is the time I really started taking like control over my life and stuff. It's been like almost 5 years. 4.5 years pretty much. Yeah, like since I started changing my life. And now I'm finally deciding to put an end to YouTube. It took that long, but at least we made it there. You know what I mean? My leg keeps giving me muscle spasms and I don't like it. But that's my point, right? It's that in some moments you just gotta do it. And it's harder to do something if you're taking a break on it. And it's just hard to do something when you're first doing it, because that's all it is. It's a change. But again, it comes down to which changes we're willing to make in our lives. So what I think you as the viewer can take away from this video is look at things that you want to change in your life. And if you can afford the risk, if your life is in a comfortable position where you can afford a tiny risk, take the risk. Because I believe that even if it's not worth it, it could set a precedent for yourself that you can continue taking risks and achieve better things in your life, okay? I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Love y'all. Peace out.